Hey, what's going on? So I'm going to show you guys how I make 30K a month doing what I like to call AI advising. And I'm going to break down and give you guys my whole entire strategy that I keep private on most occasions. In this video, I'm going to go over literally everything I do and my whole thought process on how I reach out to specific businesses and do what I like to call AI advising to get paid for it. And AI advising is essentially just taking any AI system or infrastructure or agent and then putting it into a business and running the whole system and advising the business on how to properly use the AI to increase their revenue, and you're getting a percentage off of that. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and I'm waiting here. I'm going to jump on in a call with just two of my students that are in my private inner circle, and exactly what we're going to do is I'm going to show them the whole entire thought process on everything. And a lot of these guys too as well that are getting results, they are from similar backgrounds like you are. They've tried a bunch of different stuff online. They tried the drop shipping, they tried the Amazon FBA, they tried the e-com, right? They tried a lot of things and it just didn't work for them, right? And these guys aren't coders, they're not AI experts either. They're normal people that, were working normal, regular, everyday jobs, and now, they became AI advisors. So let's go ahead and get active. So, Brian, let's
Yeah.
just go into just your strategy. I mean, I know right now you have everything figured out with the whole building agents turning into an infrastructure type of thing. You got the niche section pretty much figured out too as well, who you want to reach out to. So you can go ahead and share your screen and then we'll come up with some unique approaches to get some replies.
So I the last time we talked, we tweaked the my outreach method a little bit to just making like a free value asset. So I went ahead and made a couple bots, like just very simple AI apps
Yeah.
based on something that helps their audience, basically.
Uh-huh.
And the loom, I made the loom just about what it is that I created, as to not, you know, put in so many topics in just one email, one message. So that's what I did. I only made five because I wanted to just see if I was, sort of going in the right direction. They all got opened. It looks like I have a tracker on.
Hmm.
It looks like most of them got open. These five here.
Hmm.
And so yeah, I guess I can show you a example. So Antoine, your audience is drowning in options, but they're starving for direction. So what I was trying to solve here is to help his audience start taking action. I kept it pretty short, sweet and simple. This is the bot. They just come in here and fill out a couple stuff, and at the end of it, it just upsells them. It gives them some actionable advice and upsells them into his stuff. So like I made it kind of clear how this can help him capture more leads and build more trust. And do you want me to show the loom as well?
We could look at the loom, yeah.
Okay. So I guess overall, the method is kind of like Trojan horsing here. It's like I have this free thing for you, that will help your audience and also helps you. Trying to get them on a call so that I can then figure out what other problems they're facing. But here's the loom real quick. Build something to help your audience get out of analysis paralysis and start seeing results. So what I noticed after doing a deep dive into your audience, I put together this 9-page document on who they are, where they are, etc. I can send this over to you if you would like. I know there's a ton of people
Can
asking
you
the same
pause it real
questions,
quick?
something like clip or yeah.
So biggest thing, so they're opening it. Um, I would say low key that like the thumbnail, and it's not YouTube, but like the thumbnail of that outreach video, it could be better.
Mm-hmm.
It could be way better. And you know why? Is because like a lot of people like this, like it's super easy to send a Loom video of someone's account. You know what I mean? Like it's
Yeah.
super easy to send a Loom video in front of someone's account. What I would do personally. And I'm about to actually
Mm-hmm.
start looking for another client too as well for myself as well. So I'll pretty much walk you guys through the process of me landing down another pretty much like another infrastructure deal or AI advisor deal. But what I'm going to do, and this is what you should do, instead of showing
Yeah.
them their YouTube channel, like cool, you're showing them the YouTube channel,
show them like take a screenshot of the YouTube channel like that, and then put it on a Google Doc with all the ICP data. So that way
Mm,
it looks like a full entire video document of you going over like data of like the people that
yep.
watch your YouTube video. So that's like a more personalized way to do it for like you as well, D. You're like, let's say, I know right now we're gonna go into a little bit later, but instead of like going over a restaurant's like website, it's way better to have like a Google Doc of like the website screenshotted on it, and then like go over like data of how like they're missing out a lot of booked out, dates at the dinner with the receptionist.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? So that way it's like if you do plan on doing like a Loom video outreach type of strategy like that, it's like okay, dope. You know what I mean? Like that stuff like that is super important. And like a good thing to think about it like that is when it's like they're going in and it's like you're showing that you did actual work, right? Like the thumbnail's super important.
Yep.
So like you see how like you made them a bunch of shit like an AI, like you made them something like personal for them to use the AI like you're giving before so you don't have to do a bunch of selling later. Um Big thing, G, like low key they need to see it. Like I can't tell whether
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
made him something personalized via the first frame of the Loom video. That's why thumbnails are so important. That's why you see people on YouTube. A lot of times they care about the thumbnail because people aren't going to
Hmm.
watch the video if you don't have a good thumbnail.
Yeah.
You see what I mean?
Yeah. That makes a lot of sense. It's like you want to hook them in uh,
Yeah, 100%. This is how you're going to get them.
before they click it.
Exactly. It's how you're going to get them on a
Yeah.
call. Can you
Yeah.
go
Yeah.
back to the message?
There's a full message.
Yeah, your audience is drowning in options but starving for direction and content. Cool, like that line's personalized. All right, the problem they need personalized guidance to pick an education mode. I built something that fixes this. Here is a 2-minute walkthrough. And then it's very worth a quick call to see how we can tweak this even further. I would switch that last message to
Hmm.
because like that just makes people think too much. Like, yo, worth a quick call to see how we can tweak this even further. Like for someone to like, it's just weird for someone to respond back and be like, yeah, worth a quick call. Like there's just too much going on. Like if you're asking like worth
Yeah.
too much things fighting against you, where you're like, worth a quick call to see how we can tweak this further. Like,
It should be easier to just say yes
uh,
or no.
cut off the business talk too as well. Especially with this niche, like this specific niche, you don't have to be too
Yeah.
professional with content creators. Like one thing that's never
Hmm.
worked for anyone that like reaches out to that niche that I've seen is just like being overly professional. And I know, would you talk to a girl and be like worth a quick date to see if we can continue like talking? Like
Hell no.
it's just weird. So the same
Yeah.
thing, just talk to them like regularly. Like you don't want to sound like a bot. Like worth a quick call. Like the whole business chat, cut it off.
Yeah.
The reason why like you've seen my partnerships like
Yeah.
last a long time and like me land certain partnerships is because I'm just myself. Like I'm just
Hmm.
the goofy kid that just like says random shit and I do get the job done, but it's just random sometimes. So
Yeah.
instead of like worth a quick call to say we can tweak this further, it should be like they should honestly like you should give them that value, but like I said, what this seems
Hmm.
like is you gave them everything already and they don't need you.
Hmm.
You
Yeah.
know what I mean? This should be like you should be like, oh, I gave you a fraction of the stuff and I have more stuff to give you.
Oh, okay. So what do you think a better CTA would be?
Better CTA would be something along the lines of, and I need to get your brain working for this so you can understand it too as well. But
Yeah.
if you give them the video, right? If you give them the video of you going over the bot,
Hmm.
you need to be like saying like, okay, so right here it says I've been analyzing your content right across Flip System, Martell Turkey, and Red Brick. Equity, your people are consuming everything but can't decide which path to take. They're asking, should I flip or hold? Do I have capital to start? The problem, you should have it like the problem, like you solve the one problem and then they're good to go. You should have it as one
Yeah.
of the problems is this, I've solved it. You can check it out here, but you
Mm.
have XYZ problems too as well that I created something for. Let me know if you would be interested in talking about how you can solve every single problem.
Yeah.
It's like going to the doctor.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's like going to the doctor, and then they're just like, all right, no, like you tear your ACL, and then the physical trainer is like, yeah,
Mhm.
go ahead, D. What are you saying?
No, nothing.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, that's like going to that's like tearing your ACL, and then the personal trainer is like, just rest it. Why would they tell you that? They
Mhm.
don't need them anymore. They're gonna be like, you need to rest
Yeah.
it, but then you need to come see me 2 times a week so we can do specific workouts.
Mhm.
They're not gonna give you the workouts to do at home, probably. They're gonna tell you they want you to come in so you can work on X, Y, and Z.
They need to know that there is more, and that I've done my homework, and that there is more than just this.
Yeah, why do they need to get on the call if you solved the problem already? What kind of sense does that make? That's like your car break. That's like your
Yeah.
car breaking down, and the mechanic's like, "Yeah, I fixed your oil, and you don't need to do an oil change for the next year." Why would they do that? That's why they tell you you need oil changes every 4 months.
Yeah. Yeah. No, no, that makes a lot more sense.
And that way, you can be able to really reach out and go from there. But I mean, what questions do you have so far, D? Like, because now we're gonna talk more about like helping you out and with the specific like niches you're going after.
I don't want to go with the restaurant receptionist since it's not an AI infrastructure. I
Okay.
just want to know how to write the message.
All right, cool. So the way we're gonna go and write the message is who exactly are we going for? What's the niche?
So either e-commerce or real estate.
I got it. So let's say we're talking to e-commerce businesses, and I can help you out with that. So with e-commerce businesses, you have a pen too as well, so you can write this down. A lot of things that they struggle with, like I said before, is they're very content heavy. If they want to sell anything, they're going to sell it via paid ads. They're gonna sell it via like posting TikToks, like TikTok shop, stuff like that. And
Yeah.
the thing with them is it's a lot of scripting, right? They use a lot of copywriters in a
Mm-hmm.
sense where they need someone because to come up with great ads, it takes great copywriting, right? So they're gonna need to be able to write and script out a bunch of different ads, right? They're gonna be able, and let me get this on a Google Doc for you so I can pretty much show you 1 second. So a
Yeah.
lot of talking about e-com companies, biggest like opportunities is okay. Opportunities. Um, what they do is here, as you can see, what they're gonna have is biggest thing is they need a lot of ads.
Mm-hmm.
They need a lot of organic content. They send a lot of emails, right? So those are already three that you can focus on that are easiest. And the reason why I say this as well, because I can help you the most with this, because I have like an e-com company in their portfolio that I help them with. Uh,
Yes.
and what specifically that looks like is you have, right, one agent prompted to create high performing ads. Ads. You have another one. And this one I haven't shared on YouTube, so you guys are gonna get this one. Do you guys know what VO3 is?
I don't know.
Yeah.
So VO3 is like this it's Google VO3. I can show you on another call too as well. I have the agent for it. It creates like these AI generated videos that are really, really high quality, right?
Ah, yes, yes, yes.
But the thing is with those, since e-com companies they need a lot of content, the AI agent that creates VO3, I connected it. So it's connected to like those copywriting agents prompted, but then it feeds, it's just not a script anymore. It feeds into the VO3 and now it's starting to create actual ads from VO3 for, that specific company. And I'm doing it with creators, I'm doing it also with e-com companies too as well, and that cooks right now. So AI agent that helps with that creates VO3 videos. Another one is yeah, that can create converting emails. Right. So those are three that you can worry about. We'll worry about the other ones later. But when you're looking at it, you want to definitely have something in a case where it can take care of all of those, right? It takes care of all of those. So the biggest thing is you don't really need to do too much market research because I have that niched out in for you, and that's of course like how you're going to save time. So the thing you want to honestly reach out to them with is probably just take one of those copywriting agents that I have, and the same thing that Brian is doing. You see how like he's using it as leverage, like he's showing them one agent, but like I know how you can solve XY problem and XY problem. It's super easy. Like going to a certain ecom. Can you show me an ecom company? Like, do you have their Instagram by any chance or like their TikTok? All right. So here, the thing is, this ecom company is great. They have 364K followers. If you can find something with a little less too as well, like you got to find like a good median. You know what I mean? Like not like 10 Instagram followers because they probably don't have money for this and they're not ready for it.
Yeah.
But anything between 20 all the way up to like 300, you're good to go. Like of course, like the super big companies, I just want to let you know, like when they have like 500,000 followers plus, it's gonna take a while for them to get back to you because now you're looking at probably a company with a team of like 10 plus people maybe.
Yeah.
And that way, like you don't want to be able to reach out to those people that are having that long type of message there. So the thing is that you want to do is you come in here and you start to see like what kind of reels they have. Let me see. Content lately has been okay. You want to look at their views, like 20K views, 11K views, 45K views. The reviews have been okay, but the thing is, like, still think about like other companies when you're reaching out to. Like, you want to come in here, look at their views, see what their scripting is like, right? And then you can go here, Linktree, right? And then you just check out their website. Beard Oil is back, and just see like what they're looking at over here. Usually, they give away their best selling options. Probably going to be on the front of the page. Like what we're just looking at, just shop now. Let's see. So it looks like I would guess this is their best seller. You can see it probably has the most reviews right here. You could take everything won't clog your pores, sensitive skin. You just take all the information in here. So what we're doing is now we have this. Like all you need to do honestly is you can just start copy and pasting stuff and you just prompt it inside of AI to where it's like, okay, cool. Like this specifically, like in the way you would prompt it in AI, let me show you, for example. All right, boys. So literally this way, so you can personalize it a bit. You can come over here and then you can just tell it like, hey, I'm creating a copywriting agent for a company. I want to be able to be specific, right? And then all you need to do, or instead of this specific things, be like this specific product, right? And then you can just take it, and it's like beard oil. Well, actually, no, don't copy that. Just take beard oil, right here, and just be like, it's $32. It's $32 beard oil, just to make it easy for you. I'm like, here are the product description. All right. And then also just come around, look for it. Let's see. We're getting lower reviews here. Yeah. So VO3 videos are going to make this blow up too as well, simply just because it'll be like a unique angle than what they're using. Because obviously they keep doing the same content style, but the content's not performing too well. Like this content style that they keep trying to pick up, it's obviously not doing too well versus like the amount of followers that they do have. So the engagement's not too good. So literally you can just come here like, hey, I'm creating a copyright engine for e-com company. I want to be able to have it prompted on this specific product. It's beard oil. And then also you could just put it in right here before, and then you let this type out and then be like, also,
Mm-hmm.
if you want to find other like problems, even though I already gave you the problems, but let's say you're looking at another niche, you can be like, also, if you had to create other AI agents to help this company sell more of the beard oil, what would you use? What would you create? And then over here, what you can do is you already have the AI agent D, so you can just copy and paste this, and then you could put it into the agent. So that way you can still be able to make something that is prompted to create high performing ads and then connect it into the VO3, create something that can create high converting emails. Because all you need is you could take this, right? And then
Mhm.
you're creating this D. You just come over here and you just pull from these videos. If they have a YouTube channel, pull from the YouTube channel. Let me see.
Ready?
Oh, perfect. Bro, they have 2 million subscribers. That is
Damn.
a bit bigger, but a thing you could do to pull from YouTube videos is, let me see. Do they have like a, I'm guessing it would be this one.
Ready?
You got to be careful with the videos because you got to pick the right one. Uh, okay, cool. So videos like this, you can tell like he transformed his hair. You just come in here. You don't need to watch the video. You can come in here, you tap this show transcript, and then you could copy the whole entire transcript like this, and then
Mm-hmm.
you can paste it in YouTube and be like, I have transcripts from this channel's YouTube. Can you give me a avatar of someone watching this video and buy the product after, right? So that way you can have a like a ICP is what we call it, or avatar is what we like to call it, and then you could paste it in to any agent, and the agent will start to cook like really personalized, like a real personalized ICP that you can be able to sell them. So that way also you're dialed in. Now you have a bunch of things too as well. Now to boil it down, you now have a personal like avatar that like they sell to that you can give them so they'll know you understand it. You create one AI agent that you can, like Brian is, you can kind of like give to them as a freebie, but then tell them about the other problems, and you have the other two cooked up in the back that makes up the infrastructure. So that way you can get on call and sell them that. Does that help?
Yeah, yeah, I understand. Yeah.
Got all that? Don't worry, I got this recorded. I'll get this to you guys. I'll edit it up, put a little bit of it on YouTube, and I'll get you guys the rest of it. So don't worry about this being like you seeing it and you forgetting. I got it recorded, so that way
Yeah,
Mm.
okay, great.
I'll forget about that one. All right, I'll get this one out soon. Any questions?
All right, I just wrapped up the rest of that call. I hope you guys found it valuable. That was pretty much a sneak peek on everything that we go over inside of the inner circle. If you guys want to have any of that type of help as well, click the link in the description. Also, as well, if you guys want to be able to get the agents that I sell and I have sold already that everyone's just copying and pasting and using, I don't care. You can take it. You can go ahead and check the link in the description too as well and click it below. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Again, peace.